I mean, that's legit. It seems like a thing he'd do.
All right, everybody, you all ready to get started? Session 19, Kingdom Hearts Death by Waking.
What happens if we say no?
TPK.
TPK.
Shouldn't it be Death Cell Waking?
Death what waking?
Cell.
What do you mean cell?
Like it's the opposite of birth by sleep. So it should be Death Cell Waking.
Oh,
I don't get it.
fair enough.
All right, someone's gonna have to
Is
explain
cell
that.
the opposite of B, really?
I'm just gonna pretend.
No, but
I
it's the
didn't-
opposite of bi.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that and stare at my Megazord and wonder why Izzy hasn't put Megazords in this game yet.
Do you really want me to answer that
Because he
question?
likes trolling you.
Have we just gone to the wrong world?
The correct answer is always because you've gone to the fucking wrong worlds.
Have we ever gone to the right world? Let's be fair here.
To be fair,
I-
I was planning this to be one of your earlier worlds, though I'm happy it's lasted as long as it has. Because this is the world that is supposed to, shake things up for the better or for worse.
So what you're saying
Oh
is I
shit,
can
this was a
blame,
route map.
so I can blame other people for me not having a Megazord yet. Got it.
Yes, exactly.
It's
And we'll see
all
who-
Izzy's fault.
And let's see which party members actually survive the session.
Yeah, that's the actual bigger question is, are we going to get a TPK?
I mean, the problem right now is you're each missing one person and your party is split.
I'm almost to the ship.
No, you're not. Okay, so don't forget.
Would it be more split?
So, who wants to give a recap of last session while we're waiting?
If Mute dies, I'm going to play R2.
You're gonna
We
play-
had the best dance-off.
You
we
did have
did.
the best dance-off.
We cheated to victory, even though we probably didn't actually need to cheat to victory.
Yeah, like,
also
we
felt it was-
cheated pretty hardcore last session. I'm proud of us.
And we didn't even need to, because our dance was fucking great.
I mean, it was largely me.
No, I
myself,
cheated as
and-
much as I could,
and
too.
Muriella.
Yeah, Muriella and Basil were definitely the cheaters of that game. Everybody
And then,
else
like-
are doing it legit.
And then 2/3 of the party went into the book, and the rest of them broke the puzzle.
And then a different set of people went into the book, and then people kept trying to break a puzzle. Like, you guys, I was listening to the session, it took you guys an hour and a half, like, not even to get into the treasure room, but to get out of the treasure room. Like,
That sounds like us.
that
It checks
shocked
out.
me. Like, it
The,
wasn't...
the stakes in the puzzle room were very unclear, which I think is what made it take as long as
Wasn't-
it did.
well, to get into the room...
I mean,
was-
top that off with, wasn't there something about, like, you gave us all a danger sense or something?
Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me. People are going to be getting private messages at the beginning of this session. Thank you.
Oh, and yeah,
Hey!
and right, Krunks-Alama now.
No, he's
Or
not.
no, never mind. No, he's what the fuck was he?
He was an aardvark.
Aardvark. There we go.
Even better.
Which
He was almost a llama.
Yes, he was one away from being a llama. Actually, I'm going to poke Sean
Jesus
because
fucking Christ.
Not gonna poke Coco.
he's not on mine. Oh wait, no, yeah, he is. He's. Okay, so let's see. Private messages. Before we get started. God, where are my notes?
Silly Izzy, you don't need notes.
Mm-hmm.
How is this a route map?
Okay, so some of you might be getting messages from me right about now.
Oh dear, is Cusco going to have a dance-off with the darkness?
I'm not answering that question.
I wasn't paying attention to that portion of the plot. Also, Hauser, I sent you one of the silly things that has happened.
Yes, I saw.
Oh, damn you, Hauser.
Up, and Izzy saw it.
Birth by sleep, death cell waking. That's so bad. I think yeah, no, you're definitely getting hit by the demon tower first now. Good job.
Worth it!
Okay, so as a reminder of your guys' current predicament, you guys have currently split the party into two groups. The first group is the group that I'm going to call To the Ship. This group consists of Dr. Boy, C-3PO, R2-D2, Orion, and Webby. The droids are on one of the Atlantean speeder bikes. The three of you are on the other one. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to say the droids are on the Hammerhead and you guys are on the Tuna. Because.
Sure.
Reasons.
Yeah, go Team Tuna!
Go Team Tuna. You guys are currently being chased by a demon tower, which, if you don't know what the proper nomenclature for, is this giant thing.
Fuck those things.
It's basically an amalgamation of shadows.
Yes, that burrows through things. Some of you have seen these before.
Fuck those things.
Case in point. Unfortunately for you guys, the only person in this group who would have seen them before would be Orion. And Orion has fallen unconscious and has been slumping on the back of that Tuna for some unknown reason. Confusion. Off in the distance, you guys are riding towards your ship, which is parked right outside the city gates. Because if you remember, you docked by the doors. Milo opened the doors, and then you were surrounded by the guards as you came in, and then marched to the castle, or the palace. At the city gates is the close-handed captain, this giant-ass Heartless, that is currently fighting a ton of guards that is taking up the entirety of the doors to exit Atlantis. I'm hearing silence. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Everybody can hear you.
Okay. Also, for you guys on the outside, which again is Team Ship, there are tons of driller moles that are drilling through the ceiling of Atlantis. And as they plummet down, some of them are surviving the fall to the floor of the city. Others are popping upon collapse. But the holes they left in the ceiling is allowing seawater to slowly, start drenching in. Just pouring in, and you can, as you guys are like running through, especially the lower elevation areas, you're noticing that the ground is becoming wet. Also, surrounding the close-handed captain, what you guys saw from a distance was several of the guards were trying to fight it back, and it's still slowly advancing into the city proper. For those of you that decided to, I'm going to call you guys Team Krunk, because your desire to help Aardvark Krunk is what got you into your current predicament. And has you guys currently faced off against Magicka.
Does the close-handed captain grow in size every time he shows up on the map? Because it seems like he grows in size every time he shows up on the map.
The first time depends on how much energy was put into him. This is how big he is, presently. For scale comparison, he's about the same size as Taka was when you guys fought it in the Spirit of the Nexus. Or the Nexus of the Spirits, excuse me. Nexus of the Spirits is a Sentinels of the Multiverse environment. But yeah, it's about that big. It is gigantic. Remember, Ursula summoned this thing while her power was slowly waning after you guys grabbed the Black Cauldron off of her.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now, that being said, Magicka is fighting the Team Krunk indoors. That team consists of Aardvark Kronk, all the mice, Basil, Mute, Muriala, and Coco. And, yeah.
We are fighting Magicka.
That is where you guys presently are. So there's two ways I can do this, guys. I can run both of these simultaneously, running through the combat order as is appropriate. Or I can give each group like 2 or 3 turns and then switch over to the other group and then keep doing that until resolution happens. What do you guys want to do?
I feel like simultaneously is overall a better bet.
Probably.
That's what I was
Plus
thinking,
downtime.
mostly because it also gives you guys a idea of how much time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Also, Izzy, I don't have a turn counter for this form yet.
add turn. What's your speed?
6.
That's a pretty good speed. Oh god, that's a 6. That's not.
I believe I actually have higher dex than Coco, which is the tiebreak
What's your dex?
in this form.
What's your
11.
dex? I don't think you do. It really doesn't matter because Coco is not present.
It still matters for when and if Coco chooses that we have made a mistake and it's time to run.
This is not the right sheet. Where's Coco's sheet? This is Coco's sheet. Mm-hmm. You are, in fact, going before. Webby, what is your speed? Or what is your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 12.
Webby has combat reflexes and thus wins, I believe.
Yes, I have combat reflexes.
Yeah, but combat reflexes just wins that tie.
Gotcha.
But Webby should be 6.22 in that case, or 6.5 or something.
Well, I am 6.02 on this turn over Coco, who is 6.01.
Right, but you're also above me at 6.11.
There we go.
Aha.
There's a better way we can math this, but okay.
It's okay. You're not in this form very often for combat. Why is Kenai still on this? Okay, whatever. First things first, I need to add some villains. I'll be...
Ah, it's gone.
I'll bring it back in a minute. I'll be nice. I'll add the Demon Tower and the Close-Handed Captain and Magicka, and I'll let you guys get turns over the Heartless. The mice are all going at the end of the turn, FYI. Alright.
You sadly ruled that I could not summon in response to Magicka appearing.
That is correct. You may not.
Sure.
Ah, crap. I did not write down what the Magicka's base speed is. Stupid me. NPC stats. There we go. Oh! Impressive. Okay.
I would not be surprised if she has good dex and combat reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
Combat reflexes is one of the things I have deliberately not bought.
Okay, so we're going to start at the top. Judge Master is not here. Orion is not here.
Demon Tower is 10, holy shit.
The Demon Tower and Close-Handed Captain, we're skipping for now. The Demon Tower is getting its bearings, swelling slightly, increasing in size and mass, but being stationary for this turn. And the Close-Handed Captain is fighting guards. Guards will also be going at the end. Next up is Magicka. Magicka is going to look at all of you and just say, and just start laughing and just say, just hand over the relic and I'll pretend I didn't see you.
Is she going to do anything else?
Well, that's a comment at seeing if there was going to be a quick response from anybody in this group. I'm not hearing one, which means she's just going to look at you guys and say, fine. I guess if I can't pretend I'm not going to see you, then you just won't see me. And she's going to twirl her staff around and slam it into the ground.
Do I know this spell, Izzy?
Well, damn. Okay, so she passed that. I do not believe you know the spell Blackout.
Probably not. I don't believe I know that one.
Okay, so how Blackout works is it is a... From where her staff connects with the ground, the entire room becomes flooded with darkness emanating from that single point. You can't even see your own nose in front of you. It is so pitch black.
Does this block my magical senses I was using to follow her?
It does not block senses. However, any kind of visual attack or anything you would need for targeting is going to be at a severe penalty, unless you have dark vision.
Do I have dark vision?
Like I said, the question is, does my detect magic sense allow me to actually still track her?
If you spend concentration actions on it, you can. So yes.
Okay, so I can still target via that.
Yes. Don't forget, you've tried sensing her before, and her signature has changed or not been there.
Oh no, it's not a question of that. It's a question of does it exist at all right
It
now,
does.
and given that she has an active spell up.
It does.
Yeah.
Did you buy Dark Vision as a mouse? I don't believe I gave it to you as a Heartless, correct, Basil?
What was that?
Is Dark Vision one of your advantages?
I don't remember taking it, but I was trying to remember related to being heartless, because I don't think I have on the notes.
I specifically told you
Remember
what-
advantage to hide.
I told you what to write down. I don't believe Dark Vision was one of them.
Yeah, you probably have some level of night vision, which is what all of my forms have also.
Yep. Unfortunately, Night Vision does not help you with this.
Well, at the very least, that probably cost her a decent amount of mana, not that it matters.
Okay. With that happening, that is the end of her turn. Webby.
So we are running away from a demon tower on some hover bikes.
That is correct. That is in fact correct.
Clearly, we need to do something to speed up these hover bikes. Or slow the demon tower down.
Clearly. What are your thoughts? Because I know there are going to be thoughts.
Well, I can use my grappling hook to help us take turns faster.
What?
Like, use the grappling hook to grab stuff, so when we have to, like, turn going through these streets, or are we just going in a straight line?
It's kind of a twisting, like, turning street kind of thing.
Yeah, so I can use the grappling hook to let us keep speed around the turns so that we go faster.
Okay. That'll work. Okay, I will have you make grappling hook checks as Dr. Boy is making piloting checks, because I'm assuming Dr. Boy is the one who is driving this thing.
I would certainly hope so.
I'd say so. Because I would be defaulting from nothing, basically.
Fair enough. Alrighty then. Next up is going to be Muriala Nymph form.
Alright. I was just going to say, oh, darkness. How quaint. How useful. And make gestures in the right direction
Okay.
to target her current form with the spell that I picked up at the end of last session because being a dick.
Sure.
She needs to pass HT -9.
What spell is this?
Complete bullshit that I made up. That is a combination of the pain spells that Muriel also knows and grabbing hold of darkness and light inside of someone. Like, not anything anyone should be able to counterspell the first time they see it.
Fair enough. What is the check she needs to make?
HT -9. Magic resistance of any sort does apply.
She does have magic resistance. And if I'm remembering correctly, magic resistance just means that the HT check is reduced.
I mean, it's a functional plus to her HT.
Okay.
So, like, if she were HT 10 and had magic resistance 4, she'd be rolling against 14.
Fair enough. And it's HT minus 8, you said?
Minus 9.
Minus 9. Okay. She passes.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Muriala?
I only get 1 cast per turn.
Ah, okay. Coco is not here. Coco will probably just be, you know, like, saddling up with somebody. Mute! Sean?
Sorry. How hard is it to see her with that darkness spell?
You cannot unless you have dark vision.
How wide of an area does the darkness cover?
It's the entire room.
Do we want to say Mute can give suggestions to Coco right now?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're on Coco for this.
Yeah,
us are on
but I will
Coco.
summon Judge Master even if I can't see it.
Well, it's more Mute giving suggestions for what Coco should do.
Take defensive action, try to summon a Keyblade.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure those are the things that make sense.
sure. I will...
And what's the DC for summoning Judge? There are innocents in the area that can be defended.
Yeah, you're definitely getting a +4 to summon him.
So just don't fail.
Pretty much. That's not a failure.
Nope.
Good. Alright, Judge Master has shown up. And retroactively, I will have Coco roll for Keyblade, because I'm assuming that's what Wex would do. I will roll publicly.
That does sound like what Wex would do in this circumstance.
Yep.
That does not it. He's going to super luck it. I think the 7 makes it.
7 is the second level of unreliable, so that does make it.
Yep. Okay. You have a Keyblade. Congratulations, Mute. You have Keyblade. I really need to take Keen Eye off this turn order. I really do.
Click the X next to him.
I don't want to, and it's a trash can.
Fair.
Okay. Next up is Basil.
Basilicos.
Devin,
Hello?
it's your turn.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, I
It
can.
is your
Hello.
turn, Devin.
Devin, can you hear us? I can hear you.
I can hear you. Can
Okay.
you not hear me?
I can hear you.
can hear you.
It's your turn. What would you like to do?
See how tuned into darkness Magica is and try to dominate her.
Okay, she is definitely tuned.
I easily see this backfiring, but it's all I got.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me your activation.
Access to a computer right now, so some could.
Okay. Activation. Crap. That's a 15. Is your activation 16? I forget.
Activation has to be under a 14.
You failed then. All right. Next, second mental action. What would you like to do? You may attempt again.
It's helpful being
Yeah.
really put it.
So what are you going to do with your second action? Devin?
Hello?
Yes, what would you like to do with your second action?
More of the same.
More of the same. Okay. That one passes. All right, now it's your intelligence versus her will.
Believe so.
Yep, your int.
Yes.
You pass by 4.
Damn.
She passes by more than 4. FYI, it was the same roll. The same roll. Okay, that is it, Basil. You realize, and
That means you have a 50-50 chance. Go for it again.
Derp.
Coco is here.
Oh.
What'd I miss?
The fights have just started. We did a recap. I assumed on your first turn you would have wanted to give somebody a Keyblade. Is that accurate?
Yeah, considering we're fighting, definitely.
Yeah.
By the way, we are surrounded by infinite darkness that you can't see it through unless you have dark vision.
That is correct.
Who's riding me, actually?
Mute?
And Muriala and the mice.
Yes. And Milo. Oh, fuck, Milo's here.
Yeah, Milo's here, isn't he?
Who wants the Keyblade? Who's most appropriate thematically for the Keyblade right now?
That is entirely up to you. By the way, I did roll for you. You had to use Super Luck, but you did get the Keyblade activated. So whoever you want to give it to, we'll give it to.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's have fun. Muriella, you get it.
Well, this will be interesting. I have never gotten this in context of combat before.
Give in to the light.
Oh, God. Okay, so...
Okay,
Also, how does Keyblade interact with someone who already has Magery?
Okay, so Keyblade, as you know, is bullshit. Keyblade gives you +1 to your Magery.
Okay.
Which is the main thing I think you care about.
Little bit.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't actually hear what you said something about on the second activation,
Magic passed for will
the
save.
same roll.
So your activation passed. You and Magica rolled the same number on your dice. So, like, you both rolled 11s. You for your int check and her for her wisdom check. Or her for her will check. She beat your int. By more.
Okay, so
She has high will.
yeah, and that means again for I think it was like 24 hours or something.
On her? Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Her specifically. Okay. Okay, next up on the list. Where the hell are we? Dr. Boy. Dr. Boy.
Yes, I'm suppose I have to make a piloting check, don't I?
Yep, you're flying a tuna down the streets.
Fun. Pass by 9.
Okay, yeah, you're... Webby, make me a crossbow check for a couple of those sharp turns. It seems like Dr. Boy doesn't need a lot of help, but anything you can add to it will just increase speed.
That passes crossbow.
Sweet.
That also passes crossbow. That also passes crossbow.
Why did you fire it 3 times?
You said make a couple of checks.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Sweet.
so Dr. Boy, as you are, like... You don't fully understand the technology you are currently wielding. However, the wind in your doggy ears, feeling it across your fur as you're flying through the streets, making pinpoint turns. It's not the same as being in a gummy ship. Dare I say you might actually be having fun?
Blasphemy.
What is fun?
Oh, Orion's here. Hey, Orion.
Which team was Orion with?
Orion's on the back of the motorcycle. Okay, retroactively then, Orion, I just said you were on the back. You guys are running away from the Demon Tower, heading towards the ship. Did you want to do something or prep on your first action?
I'm gonna prep Thundara,
Okay. It's going to be your turn relatively soon.
and I succeeded on that roll, so.
Cool. Okay. Next up. Judge Master!
We'll try to move so is protecting the tiny civilians and start charging power blow because cannot see where she is.
Fair enough. I actually have to retroactively go back half a turn. I apologize. But, I forgot. You guys have a couple of other NPCs that I need to deal with. First things first. R2-D2 and C-3PO. Son of a bitch. Okay. Hey, Dr. Boy.
Yes.
So the Hammerhead bike goes whizzing past you.
Okay.
R2-D2 beeps at you as he is driving the damn thing.
Alright then.
Because he frickin' rolled a 6.
Damn it, R2.
I mean, that's fine. If you can start getting the ship fired up, that's fine.
Well, he is an astromech droid.
Yeah, no, that's...
I know.
Well, the thing is, he makes 2 checks. One for piloting and one to see if he's frying his circuits. The more turns he does something effective, the lower his threshold for actually lighting himself on fire becomes. Because that's how this R2 works.
Amazing.
Next up, it's going to be Milo. I'm not even going to roll. Milo's not doing anything. He's just going to kind of cower. And as he... Oh, actually, wait a minute. I forgot he has that. As Milo is cowering, everybody who does not have dark vision notices a bright blue light in the darkness. It's the crystal that Milo's been wearing around his neck. And lastly, the mice.
Hey, what about all those crystals in the bag?
You haven't taken them out yet. They're in your bag. But yeah, the one Milo has is always on display. It does stuff. Mice are not doing anything because they can't. Okay. Next up is Orion.
Going to aim so that I can throw my Thundara at the Demon Tower.
Okay. Fair enough. Next up, it's the Demon Tower. Demon Tower gets 2 rolls. Okay, ironically, it does not continue to swell in size. Instead, it just kind of takes off after you guys, literally blasting into buildings, like going into the roof and popping out the sides and just kind of spiraling after you guys, leaving a wake of destruction behind it. It's a ways behind you guys because you've gotten a head start and you made really good piloting checks. But it does seem like this thing moves ridiculously fast. Next up, Close-Handed Captain. Perception check from the
Quick
ship.
thing, I did double book myself a bit for tonight.
What?
I'll book myself a bit for tonight, so I'm probably going to be at least a little distracted while trying to.
When I call your name, then
think
just make.
simultaneously with this.
When I call your name, make sure you just pop on. Close-Handed Captain appears to be fighting something. For everybody who is heading towards the ship, so ship group, make me perception rolls. That means Orion, Dr. Boy, and Webby.
Of course I fail.
You know what? Better you fail that than you fail your Thundara.
Pass by 7.
Pass by 4.
Okay. Webby, you see this thing, like, reaching down with its scimitar and just kind of slashing the ground. Literally digging up chunks of block that are getting tossed in all directions. Dr. Boy, you see this as well. Dr. Boy, one thing you do notice is amongst all the spears that are being thrown at this thing, there are bursts of light?
The spears from just the regular guards?
Yes, the spears are from regular guards, but there's also bursts of light that are getting launched at him from somewhere.
Same sort of trajectory as the spears, or different?
Same kind of trajectory.
Someone someone with the guards can channel light, apparently.
Alrighty. Next up, Magica. None of you can see what she's doing, can you?
I can sense what if she's doing something with magic.
She
in a
definitely
form that I recognize.
she is definitely doing
there-
something with magic. Yes, Devin?
Is there enough light? Is there enough light to see it?
No. You need dark vision to be able to see because she cast a blackout spell in the room.
Yeah.
I'm assuming base force powers give no ability.
Unless you have a perception boosting force power, no. You will.
Danger sense might allow him to make a dodge roll, but is it a spell form that I recognize?
No. You know nothing from this tree.
Great.
Mute. You're getting a sense of danger, like not directed at you, but just in general from the force. With that, I need everybody in the Crunk group to make me a... Yeah, no, this is HT. HT -6 check.
Well,
You're gonna have to roll. Izzy, you have to roll that for me.
Sure. Coco, you rolled an 11. That is a failure for you.
That is definitely a failure.
do any of my things give a bonus to this?
That's 7.
Yep. By the way, Basil, you do not need
I
to...
crit pass!
Basil, you do not need to make this check. Damn.
Izzy, I crit past this one.
Yeah, no, that's, Wow, okay. You were the one person I was not expecting to be able to get around this.
I'm assuming there's no bonus for Lux.
For being what?
I'm assuming that summons don't get a bonus if they were summoned with Lux.
Did you summon him with Lux?
Yeah.
Normal HT roll for him then.
Oh, okay, pass then.
Oh, he passed?
Yeah.
This actually is not that bad for you guys then. Okay, so, something happens. Mute, Coco, you guys feel this weird pulling sensation. You're not sure exactly where it's coming from, but, like, you feel as though, like, a part of you is just, like as though, like, magic has gotten, like, her hands on your very soul and is trying to tear it out. And it seems as though she wins, and then the pull stops. And you're like, huh. That wasn't bad. It didn't hurt. It didn't do damage. But at the same time, it feels like a part of you is missing.
I know what this is.
Or
I'm going to want to figure this out afterward. I have suspicions as to what this is.
Webby.
So, does that darkness spell reach where we are?
No, it is strictly inside.
Okay, how's the demon tower doing on us?
It's catching up.
Trying to think if there's anything I can do to slow it down. Where are we going right now anyways? Like, where are we driving to?
Towards the entrance by the close-handed captain where your ship is.
Oh, great. So we're leading the demon tower to the other Heartless.
You are.
Spectacular.
Sounds like a great plan.
Nick,
I-
you sense confusion and concern and a desire to know what just happened.
Izzy, what do I feel? Is it just like that, but I fought it off?
Yeah, no, you were able to, just like kind of like break the connection before something bad happened.
She hit you with some sort of draining spell. I'll need to actually look into it later when we're not in the middle of a battle.
I will chuck my Keyblade at the demon tower.
Alright, roll it. That definitely hits.
Yep.
It's also got, like, ridiculous size penalties.
Okay, now I was going to ask about range penalties, but that's pass by 4 to hit it.
Yeah.
So, Keyblade damage versus darkness?
Yes, definitely.
Slash roll 3d6 minus 2. 13 light damage.
13 light damage.
Or keyblade damage, or whatever it is.
All right, sounds good to me. It looks as though you managed to break off you hit, and one of the little heartless shadows in there seems to go poof, and it immediately gets replaced with another one in the swirling mass of death.
Oh yay, swirling masses of death.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like the thing slowed down at all?
Not in the slightest.
Whew, boy, this is gonna take a while.
Like, think of it this way. This thing is like a spiraling tunnel, and you guys are on cars that can, like... You could fit 5 of your hover bikes across, and it still wouldn't be the width of this thing. And it's only getting bigger.
Did I have a chance to try to close the gate that it's coming out of?
You would have.
Izzy, quick question. How big a room is the Kronk group in?
30-yard radius.
Important note, none of us can see without special senses.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Can you see?
I can tell where magic is.
So, question then. With our empathic link, can you kind of direct me?
To where Magica is. Yes.
Yeah, good enough. I know my move.
Nick, I'll give you... Nick, make me a perception check real quick because you have...
Well, actually, Izzy, here's a better question for you.
Mm-hmm.
By using the Keyblade as a focus, can I access one of those extended target tables for my enchantments, for my buffing spells?
I will allow it.
Okay. I'm going to use my bullshit for this session.
Roll me a perception, by the way.
Okay, I will also roll you a perception.
For your sensing.
Pass by 4.
Hey, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
There's, 6 signatures in the room that weren't there a few seconds ago.
There's 6 suggestions. Okay, wonderful. The action I was planning on taking is even more important now. All right, you're just going to hold the Keyblade and go, you know what? This thing is made of bullshit that breaks all the rules. Let's see if this works. Stick it...
Nick, one last question for you.
Yep.
Do I get the sense from you that it is important we get close to her to deal with her, or can you kind of just deal with her from here?
Muriela is really annoyed at Magica, and you get the sense that smack her in the face with swords is probably actually the best plan.
Okay. What's my turn?
You're right after Muriela.
Okay, easy. I'm casting the Dark Vision spell with a targeting basically our party plus Judge Master.
What about the mice and Aardvark Krunk?
It's better if they don't know.
Okay, 1 minute. Myself, Coco, Mute, Judge Master, Basil is 5. Going up to spending 30 mana on this would get 2 more of them, which...
Do they really need to see? Do they really need to see for this?
Actually, I'm going to give it to nobody, Basil, and Milo, because those are the ones I'm actually worried about, them randomly getting hit by bullshit. Mega pass.
Okay.
Oh, my mana. Goodbye. So much mana.
Okay, who got it again?
Basically, player characters, Milo, and nobody Basil.
Okay, guys, if you have dark vision, please give yourself a purple dot. You can do this by...
Give me a dot.
You're going to have to do that for both Coco and Basil, I believe.
That's fine. Okay, so for those of you who now have dark vision, standing in front of you is horror. You're noticing that there is
a horror or something called horror.
I'm going to guess it's a shadowy copy of all of the people who failed their HT check.
That is correct. It is a shadowy copy of everybody who failed their HT check.
Important question. Is my copy as handsome as me?
Oh, yes. Even more so because he has that black sheen going for him.
Other important question.
Bastard.
My copy have
Gold is better.
I don't know, Coco. I think we need to get you like some spiked armor and some feather dye. Can you dye feathers?
What was the question there, Mute?
Does my duplicate have a fish hook or a book?
Yes, both, because you currently have them.
Wait,
Also, there is a Aardvark Krunk, an Aardvark Bianca, a dark Aardvark Kronk, a dark Bianca, a dark Dawson, and a dark Bernard.
Nick, did you let Kronk see?
I did not let Kronk.
I think I'm with all of them
Okay, then
too.
we're gonna. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting turn.
Oh, crap, I'm sorry. I forgot. There's also a dark Milo.
Izzy,
Yes?
question.
Answer.
How many potions will you let me shove in various people's mouths in one turn?
I will let you get away with 2.
Is it my turn?
It is...
My turn is over.
It is presently your turn. They have to be willing.
Okay. So I'm going to send a little emotional thing to Mute. I want him to reach into my bag, grab the fish hook. Yeah, probably just grab the fish hook.
He already has it.
Oh, he's got it?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine now. Oh, Basil can see, right?
Yes, Basil has night vision now, but thanks to Miriala.
Okay.
See what now?
So, Basil, you get a sense from me. Trust me. I serendipity pull out a random potion and give it to you. And for the second potion, I chug a gummy berry juice.
Okay, I was wondering if those were going to come into play this session. Wasn't sure, but I thought maybe.
And can I still move?
Yes, yes you may.
What does gummy berry juice let me do exactly? We played it kind of travel-y before.
You get super jump effectively. You can literally... for the purposes of this combat, you can jump anywhere in the room. Again, it's a 30-foot radius.
I'm going to jump on Magica. I'm leaving Basil behind, very specifically, with the potion which I'm just going to shove it down his throat and hope for the best. If he lets me.
Oh god. You're shoving a Chocobo-sized potion down Basil's throat.
I'm shoving one of the random
potion?
I'm giving you a big potion that's bubbly and purple and probably has an animal symbol on it, and I didn't have time to check which one. But I'm sure
you're giving me one of the transformation potions.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll all work out for the best, because it always does.
This is why Coco has serendipity.
Okay, well, Basil has a potion in front of him. And you're making a jump on magic. I'm going to need you to make a innate attack check.
A what check?
Innate
Sorry,
attack.
what check?
Innate attack.
Roll
Yes, I
it.
will. Roll it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me!
That critter?
You got a 6, so yeah, you hit. Does her ward work against it, is the question.
Izzy, as a general rule, there is no magic defense that is not teleportation against melee attacks like this.
Oh, fair enough then. So she is
I am empowered by gummy berry juice right now.
I mean, she's taking your HT in damage.
Fuck!
That's a pretty good amount of damage.
That is a pretty good amount
That
of damage.
is my HT is pretty good.
Your HT
That's
is
right.
13. Okay, yeah, you actually do manage to hit her.
That probably surprised her a little bit.
Definitely did. Curse you, bird! Get off of me!
Bonk. Wait, Izzy, does she have to roll versus knockdown and major wound?
Not major wound.
Wait, how does she have that? Oh, well, DR, yeah.
Yeah, DR. Knockdown, she's actually okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up.
Mute.
Yep, mute.
Yeah, Mute didn't need the potion. Here's the hook.
Mute, use your amazing sword skills. Finish magic off.
Turn into a T-Rex.
You're our only hope.
At least until I can bring the ship around.
Derp.
We're not there yet.
Okay, what does that roll for, mute? Sean, can you hear me? I think you might have muted yourself. Yeah, he
Yeah,
muted. Yeah, Sean, you're
Yep,
muted.
sorry. That was to hit her with the fish hook because I figure I don't know how to fight as a T-Rex. Turning into T-Rex is not going to be better than hitting her with the sword.
Fair enough. Okay, well then, did you pass your combat?
Yep, I did.
Okay, cool. Roll me damage.
I don't know what the fish hook does in damage.
I think it's just 2d6.
Does it count as basically an enchanted broadsword or something?
For effectively.
How much enchantment? +1, +2 for damage or whatever. Actually, probably an axe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like I'm just making it a 2d6 axe.
Oh, but okay. The reason why is GURPS weapons are usually your swing damage plus a benefit.
So your swing damage plus 2d6 there, mute.
That's a really good hit.
That's a really good amount of damage. I rolled.
That's what I roll.
I thought you rolled one more against Heartless.
The
Eight
Keyblade
damage.
is 1d6 versus is 1+1d6 normally plus 2d6 versus deck aligned enemies.
Oh, I should have made this a 1d6 fish hook then. I will allow this for now. Okay.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Yeah, you swing at her. It just grazes her. It does not appear to do that much. Next up is Basil.
Drink it. Drink it.
All right.
Drink it. Drink it. Drink it.
I mean, yeah. If I can't dominate her, I got nothing else. So, time to see how this Russian roulette.
Oh, God, I actually.
Can I take Do I need to drink the whole bottle since I'm?
Unfortunately, yes. This is one and done. You do need to drink the whole thing despite your size difference.
Oh, this should be interesting. Well, it would be hilarious if my other half had the other half of the bottle.
Unfortunately, does not work that way.
Go figure.
Go figure.
But yeah, I'm
You're gonna drink it?
Yeah, I'm drinking it.
All right, let me get you your new token. I'm gonna get you your new token.
Someone's gonna have to tell me what this is.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. What did I say?
Serendipity is the greatest ability in the game.
So is it a human, is it a T-Rex, or is it a chocobo?
Oh. None. Believe it or not. I'm also going to love what you're going to do if there's no mouse file in there. All right, Basil, your new form.
What is it?
Oh boy.
Is that?
Someone tell me what it is. I can't.
It's an aardvark.
It is not an aardvark.
It's an anteater?
It is not an anteater.
What is that thing?
Hold on.
Yeah, like I can't know.
It can't be.
Komodo dragon!
Oh my god. Yes.
It's a what?
Komodo dragon.
It's a Komodo
That's fucking
dragon.
awesome.
I searched apex predators that have night vision. So,
Komodo dragons are
Komodo
pretty
dra-
sweet.
so congratulations, Basil.
pretty.
You are now a Komodo dragon.
Okay. What's the movement?
30. Which is pretty...
Alright.
Oh, wait, movements... Wait, are you talking base speed or base move?
Base move should probably be something like 8 to 10.
Yeah. I'm going to go with 8. Alright. Base move. Your speed stays the same.
Okay.
I will let you move this turn. You cannot attack.
Eat your smaller self. And by that I mean the shadow one.
There are no basils. There are no dark basils. Oh, which reminds me, Basil needed to make a will save.
Which kind?
You did. You're fine.
Okay. Did you say will save?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I think I should be.
You guys have a Heartless Komodo dragon on your team now. Good job. So what do you want to do, Basil?
Let's see. Here?
Yes, what would you like to do? So to set the scene for you, you were in a room mostly full of darkness. You can now see. There is a dark version of Mute, a dark version of Coco, a dark version of Aardvark Kronk, Bianca, Dr. Dawson, and Bernard, and Milo.
Wait, Coco fell? Oh no.
Yes,
No, it's a copy.
They're
It's, the
copies.
shadow was stolen.
they're copies.
Magica's magic spell steals your shadow and controls it.
Wait, so is there a dark version of me?
No. Guess why?
You have no shadow.
You're a Heartless.
You are a shadow.
The true self.
Weird, because my nobody's.
Yeah, didn't work on him either. There are 2 people in the party this spell does not work on. Flat up.
I wonder which two.
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, Webby, because her shadow's already a separate character.
Webby,
No, it works on me, I think, probably.
Webby gets interesting things.
Does it just summon Dark Lena?
In any case, Basil, are you
We'll find out, maybe.
what are you doing as a Komodo
Actually,
dragon?
if that. Are there any targets besides?
Yes. Dark Aardvark Kronk, Bianca, Dr. Dawson, Bernard, Milo, Coco, and Mute. All shadow versions.
I'm gonna see how many shadow mice can I try to take a bite out of it.
Sure, roll me an... okay, I will roll you an innate attack, because you are not by computer. That is a 14. So it's an innate attack, and you're in this form, that's a pass by 1. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me, Dice?
Secret.
Okay. So Bianca got out of the way. Dawson got eaten, and Bernard crit failed.
He just jumped into that.
He literally jumped into your gaping mouth.
He thought he was
Bernard.
saving.
Nom,
Bernard
nom,
thought he was
nom,
saving
nom, nom.
Bianca, but
Yeah, but Bianca got out. So, yeah, you are 2 mice down. Good job. That, I believe, is your turn, Basil. We will now go to the viewings of Dr. G.D. Boy.
So, crazy question. Since we're on Dr. Boy's turn, I need to go close that portal. Can I jump off?
Do what you want, kid. Pass by 2 on piloting.
Okay.
I jump off when we round a corner, and hopefully that thing can't see me.
Roll me.
I need to be sneaky.
Roll me a stealth check.
Pass stealth by 4.
Yep, it doesn't notice you.
All right, I need to sneak behind it.
All right.
But back to Dr. Boy.
Yeah, Dr. Boy, you are successfully piloting the ship. Roll me another perception check. You and Orion.
Sure.
well, what do you know?
5. Well, Orion does not see it, whatever it is. I do, though.
Okay, so as you're getting closer to the close-handed captain, you'll probably be there in the next 2 turns. You're noticing a couple of people that do not look like guards standing around him.
What do they look like?
God, do I not actually have any... Oh, fuck me, I don't actually have any. Couple of these guys. You're seeing a squad of 4 people. All of them with keyblades.
Fuck are those? Okay.
Hi, friends!
They are way too far away to hear you guys. The only reason you see them, Dr. Boy, is because you're just following the sources of light that are getting blasted at this thing back to them.
I will try to yell to Webby.
Gee, I wonder where 3 of these sprites came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I will try to yell at Webby.
Good question.
Keyblade wielders by the close-handed captain.
Yeah.
What did you yell?
Other Keyblade wielders by the close-handed captain. As the car passed.
Sign at you that I understand as I run away because I need to be sneaky.
Roll linguistics, Dr. Boy.
I mean, I don't really need to know.
I do military. I do like a military signal to say
Okay.
"got copy."
What's the default? I don't know military lingo. I'm a fucking scientist. What's the base linguistics, like in -5 or something?
Something like that. Hold on.
Alright, I'll assume it's -5.
Just roll me int. Let's see. Skills.
Fail. Yeah, it's not working. That's not gonna work. Whatever. I probably didn't see it because I whizzed by.
It was
anyway.
a very rude gesture.
What a
Those
jerk.
darn kids.
Linguistics. Oh, linguistics does not actually have a default.
Oh, well, then never mind.
Yeah, never mind. It looks like a rude gesture. Okay. In any case, you're getting closer. You'll be there in the next 2 rounds. R2 and C3PO. Oh, this is a fun roll. So, Dan, you see the Hammerhead bike fly past you guys, pick up some speed, hit a ramp, and just, like, launch into the air. Like, so, like, R2 has literally avoided blocks of travel and gotten there with this maneuver. Unfortunately,
Now this is
as they are in mid-arc, you see R2's head start to spin and a paddle to pop out of the top of his head.
Oh, this is gonna go so badly.
You know, they're literally... The way the trajectory is, they're, like, going to hit the close-handed captain.
Why do you hate R2 so much?
I didn't do anything.
No, I said Izzy. Why do you hate R2?
I like R2D2. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. It's just, he is broken. Okay. So, yeah, Milo is going to try looking around with, I forget, did he... Oh, he did get dark vision. Yeah, he's going to, look over at the other Milo, look around, and just not know what the hell to do. And then he is going to... Yep, the dice hate you. He's going to walk over to Coco.
All right.
Not you.
Oh.
And like get really concerned and try to hop on.
You broke up, Izzy.
Milo is going to try to hop on to Coco because he's really concerned and doesn't know what to do. So he's going to walk over.
Doesn't he have dark vision? So can't he hit two Cocos?
That's right, point. They are just blackened versions of the other ones. Fair enough. Milo's just going to walk around confused because he has no idea what the hell to do. Mice. Yeah, no, they're trying to, take on the Shadow Bianca. It's a 4-to-1 fight. It seems unfair. Bernard does not really seem to have his heart in it.
That was terrible. Lose 10 XP.
I mean,
I'm the DM.
I said what I said.
I will gain 10 XP. By the way, for those of you who are paying at all attention in this group, you're noticing Krunk is kind of like waffling around, and the other Krunk is taking full advantage of the fact that he can't see and is attacking him. Then Krunk is going to, stand up on it.
No, Krunk.
Krunk, no.
We'll get to this. Judge Master's turn.
Yeah, I think going to, well, I believe would defend the other Kronk, the good Kronk, when it gets attacked by the evil Kronk. But also I think is going to try to wipe out the Shadow Mute from existence.
That is a very good plan. Are you still charging Power Blow, or are you just going to attack?
I will activate the Power Blow because, yeah, and that's a success on Power Blow.
Cool. Roll damage.
Going to give Shadow Mute a -2 on their defense, but they don't have good defenses, so it's probably pointless. That's a pass. I will roll damage. They theoretically get a defense chance, but I had a -2. But
roll it.
Oh, I should roll it.
You should roll your own defense. Yes.
Okay, let's.
You can only blame yourself.
You can only blame yourself.
With the -2, that will be a failure.
Okay.
And give me a second to calculate what the did. Sorry, calculating.
No problem.
Okay. Thrust damage, because that will just outright kill the mute when it multiplies. And yeah, that's going to be knocking because multipliers.
Okay, so he hit 0 HP.
Let's see. Removing the fact that impaling's a ×2 multiplier. Remove the tiny amount of DR that he has. That will have knocked it.
Okay, these guys do not have negative hit HP, so you have defeated Shadow Mute. Good job.
So I will never figure out whether or not the Shadow Book can do Shadow Summon.
You don't want to know. Next up, Orion.
All right, I guess I will try.
That was probably the most important shadow to beat.
Just gonna try and throw my Thundara at the Demon Tower.
Yep, go for it.
I have no idea what your modifiers are.
You can
But
assume
that's currently a pass by 3.
that will pass.
All right.
Distance is negated by the sheer size of this thing.
Okay. All right, it's going to take 10 burn damage.
Okay, is this an AoE or is this...
It's an AoE.
Oh, what's the AoE?
What was it again? It's minus...
Oh shit.
How much was it? Minus per 5 yards.
Okay, so this is actually doing... You're literally launching a Thunder Spell directly into the center of this thing, and you're noticing a lot of the Heartless in this swirling mass are dying out, and like... Effectively, you're making it shrink in size.
Mm-hmm.
So it's shrinking a little bit. What the hell are all these dots? So good job. You have consumed a lot of this thing. Now, on its turn, instead of moving, it is going to try to grow in size again. Which it does. It is still not as big as it was at the beginning of your turn. Close-handed cap.
You can kill it.
Some enemies AoEs are especially effective on. Okay, close-handed captain seems to swing its sword, and yeah, stuff's happening.
Wait, what did you just say?
Stuff happens.
Before that.
The close-handed captain swings its sword.
Before that.
The demon tower took damage.
Okay.
Before that.
R2-D2 blew up.
Yeah, Izzy, I'm just gonna need you to rehash the entire session so far.
I gotta call
in,
bullshit.
in reverse order.
The thing is that you didn't play the sound effect.
All right,
That sounded more like
sad face.
That sounds more like a Yoshi getting kicked off the cliff.
Agreed.
Magicka's turn. Yeah. Before Magicka does anything, the shadow versions of things are going to go. So, oh shit.
That sounds like a good sound, guys, right?
Fuck you.
Oh, definitely.
Fuck you, Dice.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's happening. So Milo is going... Dark Milo is going over to Dark Coco and mounting him. And then manifesting in Dark Milo's hand is going to be a Keyblade.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, Dark Milo has no combat skills. It's okay.
Aardvark Kronk and Dark Aardvark Kronk are fighting. Aardvark Kronk can't see anything, so the Dark One is beating the crap out of him.
Can Judge Master block for Aardvark Kronk?
He's on the ground, not near where Mute was. You will have to go over to him on his turn. Because they're also small. That said, Kronk is rearing up on his hind legs and flexing all of his little Aardvark muscles.
Alright, I have something for Kronk versus Aardvark Kronk. Dark Aardvark Kronk versus Aardvark Kronk.
Oh, Bianca actually knocks out Dr. Dawson.
Huh.
Shadow Bianca?
Shadow Bianca, yes. Now it's Magicka's turn. Let's see. Who ran over to her and is in melee?
All of us.
Coco, Mariala, Mute.
All of us but Basil.
And Judge.
Because we're all on top of Coco right now.
Yeah. Everybody else is off. Okay. Oh, crap. Where the hell is... I know I made a note of this spell. This is the wrong thing. Where is it? There it is. So she's gonna cast a spell.
Is it one I know, Izzy?
Definitely is not. Come on, where are you? I know you're in here. Oh dear, that's horrifying. Okay. Oh, she did not just crit.
Uh-oh.
I hate my dice so much.
Well,
so what she's going to do is she is going to slam her staff down and reach out and try to grab Muriala. Normally, you would get a dex...
broke up through all of that, Izzy.
She slams her staff on the ground, swings around it, and tries to reach out.
Underneath still?
What?
I thought I was sitting on her.
You bounced off of her because of gummy berry juice.
Fair enough.
She slams her staff into the ground, swings around it as though it's like a bow staff, and then reaches out and grabs Muriala, planting her palm on your forehead.
Did you count the penalty that I give her for this, for whether or not she crits?
Yeah. The thing is, she rolled a nat 3.
Oh, yeah, that's a crit no matter
what. There's no way around this. Yep. So here's the sucky thing, Nick. Roll 1d6.
5.
Oh, that sucks. So you lose 5 HP, straight up.
Okay.
No DR. And you literally see like a purplish dark energy flying off of you and going into her.
That can never be.
By the way, the scratches from the fishhook and the blows Coco landed just seem to like fade off of her skin.
Oh, yeah, no, this makes sense. It's not Sferatu.
The equivalent thereof. That's her turn. Webby.
So I am sneaking back to the portal as fast as I can.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to be using a crossbow. Or, I'm sorry, grappling hook.
I'm not sure if swinging is actually faster than just running. But I guess probably it is.
Okay.
Overall.
So, as you are swinging past, you're noticing a lot of rubble and debris because the path you took has been destroyed by the demon tower.
Right. So yeah, then leaping over obstacles is probably necessary.
Yeah.
But I have acrobatics for that too if I need it.
Yep. And as you're running by, you see a bunch of driller moles.
I see a bunch of what?
Driller moles. The heartless at the bottom of the screen.
Gotcha.
Drilling into foundations and just kind of wreaking havoc with citizens.
Well, I can deal with them later. First, I've got to close this door.
Fair enough. Okay. Next up is Muriala.
I'm in melee range to Magicka right now, right?
You are.
Alright, Izzy, can I make a check to try and figure out if hitting her with the Keyblade or hitting her with my staff is a better idea?
You can definitely do that.
Okay, which of my hidden lores am I rolling here?
Let's go with...
You broke up when you were about to say something.
I'd almost say Thaumaturgy to figure out what spells she would have up.
I'll roll Thaumaturgy. That's a perfectly legit roll for me.
Yeah.
Pass by 3.
You can assume she's got wards up that are going to deflect the majority of melee attacks and most ranged spells.
Okay, big question, Izzy. I know the Keyblade's effective against dark things. Do I think it would be effective against her?
You can assume that, yes. More so than your staff at the very least.
Yeah, but 2d6 is actually roughly equivalent to the damage bonuses I have on my staff. That's the only problem. Actually,
She might have more resistances to non-light damage, though.
I just realized something. No, there's a correct plan, which is raise my palm to her, like point my staff at her, and summon the fire whip at maximum strength as part of an attack.
I believe the fire whip is something you learned after the fact.
That is something I learned after I left. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. She cannot.
Because it turns out the fire whip is not useful underwater.
It is not. She will not be able to counterspell fire whip.
Nope. Pass by 6 on my casting check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm throwing Lux into this because why the hell not?
That is actually a very good plan.
Let's see here. Costs 4 FP, so 2 points have to be Lux.
I like how your duel against her has devolved entirely into which spells did we learn after we left school, and therefore the other doesn't count.
I mean, really though.
Yeah, no.
Mage duel.
That's the actual problem here.
And hey, the Keyblade gives me a benefit.
Yes, it does.
This is my attack hits.
Okay. Roll damage.
Terrible roll. 9 damage. Fire/Lux.
Okay, fortunately, some of that is going to get through because of the Lux. Not much, though.
Yeah, no, like I said, terrible roll. The average roll on that is close to 18.
Yeah. All right, next up, Coco.
I guess I'm gonna hit her. I guess.
You guess?
You could all out defend Coco.
I mean,
as a joke, that definitely wasn't all out attack on my part, is he?
Okay.
would all out defend keep him safe?
Yes, unless she rolls a crit. That's
All right,
not-
I'll all out defend.
Okay, that will give you a +2 to your defense next round.
And lets you re-roll it to dodge or parry, depending on what you want.
All right.
+2 is probably better, though.
Yeah. Let's see. Mute's turn. Sean? Did he mute himself again?
Sorry, are we still next to her?
Yes, you're still next to her.
Then try to hit her in the face with the fish hook.
Swing that fish hook. Also, redacting the damage, it's going to be 2.5 dice. Or 1.5 dice, so it's going to be 1d6 +3 that it gives you as a bonus to your swing.
Is he
Okay.
1.5 dice is 1d6 +1, roughly.
1d6 +1? This is crazy.
3 is
That's
roughly
okay.
2. +3 is worth a die.
What did I just say, Sean?
That's to hit.
Oh, that's to hit. That will hit. She will attempt to parry with her staff.
I love the fact that my fire whip is unparryable. It's actually super
She
useful.
fails the parry check.
Okay, so what did you say the damage is to my swing now?
Let's +1d6. I'll give it +2. 1d6 +2.
Plus 1d6 +2? Okay. So my swing is 1 die. So
I'm going to pin that into the rules.
10 damage.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pin that sucker. Okay, she has taken some damage. Next up is gonna be Basil. Damn
Yo,
it. What are you gonna do, Mr. Komodo Dragon?
what's left for Shadow Mice?
Bianca, but it's surrounded by the other mice. You have Aardvark Kronk, you have Milo, and you have a Coco.
Eat the aardvark.
Yes, eat the aardvark.
you got, Basil?
Sorry.
Devin, what do you want to do?
If there's another Shadow Mouse left, I'll just try to.
Well, she's currently surrounded
Okay.
by 3 other mice, so you might get one of them.
Well,
If you fail.
whichever.
Shadow Aardvark.
I don't think Aardvark. I'd actually have to.
I'm pretty sure you can still eat the aardvark.
Devin, I don't know if you're talking or not, but you're cutting out. I'm getting 2 words from you, and then you stop talking. So,
Me or. Yeah, my connection seems a little spotty right now.
okay. So just give me your target, and who's your target? Do you want it to be Dark Bianca or Dark Aardvark?
Dark Bianca.
Okay, I will roll you your attack then.
Aardvark would probably take more.
That's a pass by lots. Can she dodge? Actually, I'll just roll this publicly. Yep, no. Alright. I'm not even going to bother rolling damage. You have eaten Bianca.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. Good job. Next up, Dr. Boy.
Dr. Boy tries to pilot.
Roll that pilot. Also, you do know that there's like this weird button in front of you on this ship that you haven't actually touched yet.
What kind of roll would I make to try to figure out what the button does before I press it?
Weird science. Definitely weird science.
Okay.
Also, good piloting check.
What? Yeah, pass by 5. What would be the penalties? I don't have that type of weird science, I would assume.
What weird science do you have?
I have worlds.
You're going to take it out of -2.
Weird science
Minus
is a
2?
actual
Okay.
skill.
Weird science is an actual skill, yes.
Yeah, I didn't think it had subtypes.
I thought it
doesn't.
was.
It's just an extra. It's just a skill.
Yeah, it's just a skill. There's no subtype there. Hidden
okay.
Lore has subtypes.
Okay, thought it did. Oh, pass by 6.
Okay, so yeah, it's a button. It looks like it engages a alternate part of the engine.
You cut out there.
It's a button that seems to engage another energy source that's not associated with the engine.
Do I think it's gonna be helpful for me to push the button?
You don't think it'll be detrimental.
I will push the button.
Okay, you literally put your entire palm on the front of this thing. Dan, roll me Gunner.
Oh my.
Well, I'm glad I at least have that skill.
I know.
Yeah. Have other people not seen Atlantis?
Not in a very, very long time.
So the hammerheads are for ramming shit, which is where R2 and C-3PO are heading. The
funny.
tunas shoot lightning out of their open mouths.
I pass by 0.
Yep, you launch a beam of energy, of burning energy out in front of you. And since you're heading for the close-handed captain, well, you can figure out the rest.
Yes, I'm heading in that direction at least.
Yes.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah. FYI, this does not look like it is as strong as your, the guns on your ship, obviously, but it is better than most of the guns you would be able to, like, pull out of your hat.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alright, next up, R2 and C-3PO. Oh, come on. Okay, so I have good news and I have bad news about R2 and C-3PO. Which would you guys like first?
I like the cutting
The
out.
news where you cut out and I can't hear you.
I like
no
the cutting
actual
out news.
consequences.
Hold on a second. Okay, rejoining. I have good news and I have bad news about R2 and C-3PO.
Did R2 explode?
Is my connection better now?
Yes. So
Okay.
far we can hear what you're saying.
Awesome. I'm going to go pee.
You
No,
dick.
Izzy, how could you?
You traitor. We trusted you.
I'm gonna be honest, the Magica fight is going better than I expected it to go.
Yeah, I mean, we've almost finished off the shadow duplicates.
It's more the fact that we're actually able to hit her and damage her.
Yeah,
That was
that's
nice.
To be fair, me getting the Keyblade was part of what made this possible. And there's actually a legit question about who to give the Keyblade to now.
I will give it to whoever I want, thank you.
That's entirely legit.
Yeah, Coco has full power over who gets.
It's true.
I'm still half expecting one of us to get critted and die.
Yeah, I was expecting to take more damage there.
Yeah, thankfully it was a drain spell, so therefore it had a lower damage, I'm guessing, rather than a actual just break through and kill the spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, I was honestly expecting us to have to run away by now.
Nah, bitches, we baller.
We gonna win this. We're gonna save Atlantis. Or Eldorado. Where are we?
Atlantis, Eldorado, British Empire.
Inca. We're in like the Inca place, right? What's the
Emperor
Inca
of the
place?
Empire.
Emperor's New Groove. We're in many places, let's be fair.
We're in Machu Picchu. That's it.
What'd I miss?
We're in Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu? No, you're not. Maybe you are. I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's gonna.
What is the name of Cusco's town? Where his palace is at?
Cuscotopia?
Well, if you want to get like strict about it.
I've been saying that for 2 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure the names come up all of like once.
Yeah. Okay. So, R2-D2 and C-3PO. There's good news and there's bad news. And I don't know how my dice keep doing this because I keep pulling my D6s out of a bag of like 30 of them. So there's no way these are the same dice every time.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you guys like the bad news or the good news first?
Good news.
Are you sure you want the good news first?
No, but fuck it.
So the good news is that R2-D2 and C-3PO, through some strange maneuvering, managed to angle their hammerhead skip in just the right way that it launches and hits this Heartless in its eye. You'll notice it only has one of those.
That's pretty cool.
The thing is staggered and blinded. What the hell is that music? The bad news, however, is that the reason their ship ended up angled in such a manner is because R2 made that wonderful droid scream noise as part of his head started sparking, and C-3PO tried to put the fire out, flailing his arms around.
They're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm sure everything's fine.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, close-handed captain. Now blind. Good job. You are one turn away from reaching the area with the Keyblade wielders, who are putting in some work. By the way,
What did I miss?
R2 and C-3PO's act of heroism.
We're getting prequels up in this bitch.
Did they get killed off? Or are they still around?
They're
I
still
mean, we can
alive.
Dr. Boy can fix them, right?
I mean, not right now.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Milo's useless. The mice don't really have a target at this point. They're just kind of, try to like wake up Dr. Dawson, and then
I'll jump on the armadillo.
yeah, and nobody Basil is actually going to run over and charge the armadillo or the aardvark. Aardvark. It's an aardvark.
I don't
Charge the aardvark.
Next up, and that triggers. Do 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 do.
Oh, Judge Master gets to do something.
Oh, is that it? Is that actually whose turn is up?
Almost.
It's not Orion act first.
Not yet. No, Orion goes after Judge Master, but that's not what's happening yet. First thing has to happen. Where the hell is it? There you go. Private message away.
Oh boy.
Which of us is the secret traitor?
I'm
Clearly
not sure
me.
how many secrets there are about that anymore.
Now it's Judge Master's turn.
Well, we're gonna have to secure this heart of the world a little better after this.
Judge
Because,
Master, all out attack with power blow. You can do it. Smash the
Power
system.
blow requires charging, so I think it is going to though walk over and I'm pretty sure Milo can't actually wield that Keyblade well enough and is undeserving of that weapon, and let's just finish him off with regular attacks.
Sure.
Giving him a -2 to his defense.
With his defense? Okay.
I love how there's a secondary fight just happening in the middle of the fight.
I mean, you guys have a summon just to clean up.
Look, these would be killing us if we didn't.
Most of them are mouses.
Yeah.
The Shadow Summoner and the Shadow Chocobo and the Shadow Keyblade Wheeler might be problems if we don't deal with them.
All right. How much do you pass by, Sean?
Okay, that's fair. That one is actually a concern.
I passed by, I think, like 4, but more importantly, I gave him -2 to his defense.
You gave a -2 to Milo. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Dark Coco is making the defense for him.
Is it -2 to specific target or -2 to in general?
It's -2 to any defense.
So, okay, it's still -2 to the
Yeah.
dodge.
Or, that can happen.
Did you roll 3 ones again, Izzy?
I rolled a 17.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you want me to look up the crit failure table for you?
It's not a crit failure, it's just a failure.
It's a crit fail. Oh, yeah, actually.
It's just a failure. So, yeah,
Yep.
Milo's getting hit. What's the damage?
Okay.
Actually, it's a crit fail if his skill is 15 or less.
Yep, fail. Okay, crit fail. Pull up the crit fail table.
I got it. Give me 3d6.
Sean, would you like to do the honors?
Sure. 9. Meaning just whatever the median is.
Nothing important. Normal.
Yeah, 9 through 11 or 8 through 12. I forget how big of a...
Let's see what happens if I would have rolled it. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, the online dice roller seems to like the median a lot more than my physical dice.
Well, the median should be liked by most dice because that's the median.
Excuse me, Izzy?
Unless you're Sean. Sorry, Shiro. Yeah, no, my physical dice just love critting. They don't care which direction. They just want to crit.
Milo has no armor, correct?
He does not.
So thrust is probably... Impaling it is better because impaling's multiplied by, like... What is impaled multiplied by what goes
Times
past?
2.
Double, yeah.
So...
Roll it.
Yeah, this is going to be only 1d plus 2, but it's going to be times 2, meaning that's 8 damage. Darn, I was hoping I would do enough to just auto-kill.
So, Milo's dump stat was HT.
You mean HP? Or
No,
strength.
HT. Oh, no, wait.
Strength is what matters for HP values, Izzy.
Oh, you're right. He's left at 2.
Unless his dump stat was also strength, which I could see. He could dump both.
No, he needed to keep his strength up to pick things up. Just not well. He is average strength. He is a sickly man.
Well, he still has to roll HP to not fall unconscious.
That is true. Okay. Dark Milo falls unconscious, and, oh, no, wait. No, he falls over. Major wound, because that's the majority of his, HP pool.
And then he has to roll against major wound and unconsciousness.
And if he's still around, his next action will suck.
I mean, he's not at 0. He's at 2. That said, he does drop the Keyblade, and it goes...
Wait, as you remember, 8 is times 2 because it's impaling.
Thought it was 4 times 2.
Yeah, it was 4 times 2 to 8.
Oh,
I wrote...
okay, never mind. I thought you said
Is my
8.
turn coming up soon? Can I check something real quick?
You can go check something. You've got a bit to go.
Okay.
The Keyblade goes skidding across the floor. Orion's turn.
I guess I'll fire my crossbow at the demon tower.
Okay, that's single target, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what you got? Roll it.
What's the plus to hit?
+1 total.
Alright, that hits then.
Okay. Damage?
11 impaling armor, divisor 2.
Cool. It stays about the same size. Next up, Demon Tower's turn. It is going to charge after Dr. Boy and Orion's bike.
Oh.
So, attack. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's a pass. If it was 1 lower, you guys would have been in a problem world.
All right.
So piloting check for evasive maneuvers.
Pass by 6.
Okay. The Demon Tower destroys a building where you guys were, not where you guys are. And then
Lots better.
And then swells in size. Next up, Close-Handed Captain. Can't see shit, so it's going to point its cannon arm down and fire. Well, it's hitting something, but what is it hitting? Luck dice. Okay, it's taking out another nearby building.
Okay.
Next up, Magicka. First off, I'm going to have the shadows go. Milo is going to get his ass back up. Coco is going to... Or Dark Coco is going to peck at Judge Master. Or not. Or not.
This is the most adorable fight.
And Dark Aardvark Kronk is going to go pick up the Dark Keyblade.
That
Yeah,
might
There's
actually.
a dark Keyblade? Why did we make a dark Keyblade?
He didn't.
We should not make a dark Keyblade.
Can Judge Master block that? Just
What?
could Judge Master just put his sword in the way and go no?
It skidded across the floor. I did say that. That said, it is a Aardvark wielding a way too big weapon. It should not be that big of a problem. The thing is, Krunk is a lot more adept at wielding that kind of thing than Milo is. Now it's Magica's turn. And Magica is going to... second verse, same as the first, as last time. Only this time... Her staff is going to charge with like a greenish-purple energy, and then she's going to thrust it into Muriala's face.
I'm defending.
Does she roll a crit this time?
She does not roll a crit. She does pass by 8, though.
You can spend an FP to get another +2, Coco.
Okay. I'll do that.
What you got on defense?
Coco's dodge +4.
Yeah. Are you at a computer, Wex?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it.
I think I passed that.
What's your dodge?
My character sheet.
That looks like a pass, but I don't know what your...
Anything he would have +4, that should be a pass for.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, yeah, it dodges out of the way. Yeah, Magic is just be like, hold still and get what's coming to you.
Work.
Webby's turn.
How close am I to the gate this thing is coming from?
Make me a crossbow check and we'll find out. For your grappling hook.
Pass by some amount. Like 2 or 3.
Some amount. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say you get there.
Alright, I point my Keyblade at the gate and try to close the gate.
Okay. So... Webby, 3 things that are happening. First off, it appears to have worked, like nothing else is falling out of this thing. But you notice 3 very important things as you close that gate. You see a rush of yellow eyes that just kind of like bump up against this membrane that are staring at you. You notice that the gate that you closed has tripled in size.
That's not great.
And again, this was already rather large. It seems unseemly big, as though the thing is like a bubble about to pop at any minute now. The other thing you notice is you notice a human head and part of an arm just kind of sticking out of one section, completely pale, almost devoid of all color, as though the life has been drained completely out of him.
Well, you gotta go Full Metal Alchemist on us here, Izzy.
And that would be what remains of Mole.
What did I miss?
No, Mole! I tried to save you.
That's a really gruesome end for such a lighthearted character.
Save it, just murdered Kronk.
It is. That said, have you guys not noticed that the rest of the expedition team is presently not present?
Yeah,
I remember
I'm expecting them to pull
out of windows
soon.
Which reminds me now, since it's the turns coming up, Muriala and Coco.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Muriala's gonna say, what? Stop moving. Oh, that's cute. Why don't you take this Scourge of Brilliant Energy? I'm all out attacking again.
Sure.
All attack double, 2 hits.
2 hits.
They are unparryable.
Unparryable. She's going to attempt to dodge. Passes the first.
And second is that a penalty?
Fails the second.
Okay. $18 fire or burn into lux damage.
Ooh, that is a good amount of damage. Let's see. Minus that, plus that. She's not happy with you right now. She still doesn't look that bad.
Wait, was she happy with Mariella before?
She's never... Well, actually, she was laughing at her. Now she stopped laughing.
Oh no, Muriel is totally cackling right now.
I'm encouraging you to stop cackling.
Coco, your go.
Continue full defense.
Sure. Mute.
Her in the face with the fish hook again, because, yeah, might as well attack her after the other people have gone and give her a penalty.
Sure, swing at it.
That might be a fail by one.
I think...
Let me double check. Yep, that is a fail by one.
Nothing happens. Okay, Muri...
Also, I think I do have an important thing to say because you sent me that. I felt a great disturbance in the forest, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror, or suddenly silence. I fear something terrible has happened.
So, FYI, Mute, you got that at the beginning of the session.
You just said that. I just got that update.
3 people got that. They got it at the beginning of the session.
Well,
damn.
I never get any secret messages.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
I need to be less wholesome and more sneaky.
Yeah, you
I'm
said
pretty
that...
sneaky. Yeah, I don't usually get secret messages either.
Yeah.
I never get
Hauser,
secret
that
messages.
was
I
the...
send the secret messages.
That was the... Okay, I got an update just then.
So what if I missed?
Not seen that before.
Nothing. There's just it's actually almost your turn.
Yeah.
That said, Muriel and Coco, Mute perception checks.
Okay. Are there any
I came
bonuses
back for a lighthearted
for magic
character.
perception, Izzy?
What?
Does magic perception give any bonus?
None whatsoever for this.
Okay.
Pass by 1, unless I can somehow spend FP on perception.
Nope.
You
Pass by 7.
This would be passive. Coco, how about you?
I'm sorry, what's the check?
Perception.
Perception.
Pass by 2, I think.
Pass by 7, Izzy.
Private messages.
I actually get a private message.
You do.
Hey, my private message was apparently just, oh fuck.
I'm just really hoping we don't get a Rocks Fall Everyone Dies from the Death Star right now. That would be most unfortunate.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that particular eventuality just yet.
I feel like that's not going to be, of all the things that are coming us right now, I don't think that's...
All right.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to off the hand now.
Yeah, she's taken some.
Get it? Get it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
I get it.
All right. Next,
Fortunately, I'm actually really bad at melee combat.
At best, it was an offhanded joke.
all right.
It's true.
Oh, wait,
Which
I
is
did
so
get
much
this
wax.
update as well.
You just have to hand it off to the right person, Wax.
Yeah. Basil, it's your turn.
So just to check, someone said something about a lighthearted character.
A what?
Did someone die horrifically?
Mole. Webby saw Mole in his final moments.
It was sad.
Oh.
Try
They
not
get
to
eaten by
cry.
a demon tower or
Cry a
something?
lot.
Eaten by the gate. You're not there. Don't worry about it. You don't know about it yet.
Gate? Okay, fine. I don't know. Well, is Dark Aardvark Kronk
Dark Arbor
Doing
currently
anything.
has a Keyblade.
Eat him!
Nom 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 nom.
Wait, Keyblade, or do they both have Keyblades?
No.
No. The Milo dropped the Shadow Keyblade. Kronk kicked it down.
He's just an aardvark. Be
Hard
careful.
bark down my throat. I don't know what I'm rolling against.
You're rolling against a 15 in this form. So you pass by
You
2.
don't.
Pass by 2.
Aardvark Kronk is going to parry you with the Keyblade.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make a roll to not choke it.
Aardvark Kronk fails.
Eat him!
Alright, roll me 2d6, Basil.
Crap. I forgot how to actually put in a roll.
Just roll 3d6 again, I'll just take the first 2. Okay, so 5 damage.
I guess.
Okay. He is still up, but barely, and he is in your mouth. Next up, Dr. Goodboy.
Well, I guess. Keep it. Pass by 5.
Pass by 5. Okay, so you get to the close-handed captain area, which is in the center square. And you see...
Recover the body. R2D2
Thought I
and
was going
C3.
towards the ship.
Yeah, well, you have to pass through... So he is blocking your way to the ship, because you have to go through him, through the doors to get to the ship. That said, you see 4 Keyblade wielders there, one of who is down. The other 3 are kind of just like scrambling. They are very scuffed up.
I'll give them some supporting fire with the guns.
Suppressive fire.
Yeah, no.
Pass by 4.
That definitely hits. Yeah, they're going to be very appreciative of that, and they're going to take the opportunity to attack. Except, the white-haired guy absolutely sucks, and the other 2 are, mediocre at best. They are not able to take full advantage of this. Though they're constantly shouting things like, "Come on, if we just stick together, we'll be able to do anything!"
Fucking Kingdom Hearts protagonists.
Do it for Jimmy! The white-haired one's going to start crying at the mention of Jimmy's name. And miss a jump. Just
Goddamn
go
Moonspeak.
Huh?
Goddamn Moonspeak.
Goddamn Moonspeak.
Alright, after that, R2 and C3PO are... So, they're there, their hover bike is overturned, but everything... They all seem to be, working, except for R2, who is still frying. Just immobilized. You can choose what you want to do with that in a bit. Milo is being useless. The mice aren't doing much, but nobody Basil is going to face off against Dark Aardvark Kronk and try to take a final whack at him to help out you, Basil.
Use the shillelagh!
He totally is using a shillelagh. He's getting a bonus because the other one's in your mouth, immobilized. Or, he rolls an 18. Crit fail table, please.
I got it up. Roll me 3d6.
Basil, would you like to do
Who
the honor?
rolled a crit fail this time?
Nobody, Basil.
Nobody, Basil.
Roll me 3d6.
So disappointing.
Man, my connection seems really slow tonight.
I might
Taking
drop
his
out
sweet
for a second.
time, okay.
I'm going to...
10 is he drops his shillelagh.
He drops the shillelagh. Okay. Next up. Alright. Other thing happens. message away.
Oh dear. Now we must be afraid.
I'm gonna let Arya know that her worse half is apparently gonna be making a play for the heart of the world now that she's seen the puzzle through my eyes.
Oh boy.
Also, there's some kind of horrible disturbance in the forest. I haven't really had time to talk about it because, giant monster.
Okay, Mute left, which means I'll just have Judge Master go in a minute. So, Orion, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is my turn. I guess I'll start charging up a Thundara again.
Sure. Roll it.
Did.
Passes.
Also, I am back. So
Okay, what are you having Judge Master do?
Finish Orion's turn first.
The Orion's done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's. So Milo is unarmed and therefore probably mostly useless. So let's deal with Shadow Coco.
Sure.
Destroy me.
Giving -2 to the defense. That's a pass.
Rolling dodge. Does not pass.
This one I will do the swing. That is. Or actually, does Coco have DR?
Coco's
Uh,
wearing armor. Coco.
Yeah, if the armor was copied, then yes.
I gave
Okay, so
some armor enchantments.
6 cutting damage, which is probably not going to be much.
I don't believe that is enough, though. I'm looking for your DR, Coco, and I can't find it.
Do I need to start
wait,
doing
no,
cold
what?
shots?
You might want to start doing cold shots. That does not break through the DR.
Does it still do 1 damage for 5 converts to 1 crushing?
Yes, it will.
Which means if don't have high pain threshold, takes 1 to -1 next turn.
Alrighty. Next up is the Demon Tower and the Close-Handed Captain. Demon Tower. Oh crap! You guys led the Demon Tower to the Close-Handed Captain.
Please tell me they don't fuse. Are they doing the fusion dance, Izzy?
They're not doing the fusion dance, but the Demon Tower is going to show up and tear into the pavement.
You see, when a Demon Tower and a Close-Handed Captain love each other very much.
When the Demon Tower and a Close-Handed Captain love each other very much, all the Keyblade wielders are going to look over and say, "What the hell?" And the one that was unconscious on the ground is literally going to get torn to shreds.
Oh god.
Well,
That's not good.
No!
hopefully no one up there has nightmares or anything similar.
Yeah.
Izzy, I told you
Dr.
to stop reading
Goodboy.
I told you to stop reading Madoka before you roll dice.
Dr. Goodboy, rescue R2 and C-3PO and run.
Yeah, it was actually kind of terrifying. This dude's clothes got shredded, followed immediately by his skin. And you probably couldn't quite see it, but you got the glimmer as though you saw his soul literally getting torn asunder.
How many new pages are going to be in my book done with this?
Many.
Good question. With that being said, it's now the Close-Handed Captain turn. Is he gonna take advantage of these people? Because they're like, no! Especially the white-haired guy. He is losing his shit.
So judgmental.
The Close-Handed Captain... Oh, I forgot. He's blind. He does not hit. Lucky them. Alrighty. Last but not least, Magica. Let's see. Dark Milo is going to try punching Judge Master in the face. Fuck my dice. Fuck my dice.
Did you just crit again?
Milo crit on punching Judge Master in the face. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Roll. I have the crit tables up, Izzy.
7. I don't think that's anything.
7?
7.
Is he unarmed or does he have a weapon?
He's hitting him with a book. It counts as a weapon.
If he deals any damage, it is automatically a major wound.
Sean, what's the DR on Judge Master?
Let me look that up because I got a decent one. DR9 because that's the highest you could buy.
Okay, so this actually boils down to, is Milo going to be able to deal 1 blunt trauma damage to Judge Master and deal him a major wound?
Does Judge Master have hard DR or soft DR, Sean?
What is heavy plate?
Heavy plate is hard DR, does not suffer blunt trauma.
Oh, it doesn't? Then never mind.
I'm sorry, it suffers blunt trauma at 10-1 from crushing damage only.
Well, this would count as crushing because it's a punch, but no.
So Milo would be dealing 1 damage if he rolls 10 either way. It's a question of does he roll more than 10 damage?
He
physically
can't. He physically can't.
Judge Master is immune.
Yeah, I don't He would have to have a ridiculously high strength score. Like, he would need to have a strength score of, I think, like 14 or 15 and have a chance.
Yeah, which Milo doesn't have. Alright, Coco is going to...
I would be scared if Milo...
He might have some weird bullshit stuff, but he really...
Coco is going to turn and actually charge at Mute.
I think you'd actually have to have 19 to do that.
Can Judge Master intercept Barry?
Well, if you look at where you guys are on the map, he's actually doing a 180 from Judge Master and running at you.
Judge Master has reach, doesn't he?
Has reach of up to 2 spaces with his weapon.
It doesn't mean he can intercept you, because he can't block.
I know, but that doesn't... He doesn't get a chance to trip Shadow Coco?
Is it an unparryable attack, is the question.
I mean, he's out of the problem.
Yeah. So you're getting charged for...
Does Coco dodge for me, or no?
You're not on Coco, I thought, because you came over here.
I was on Coco.
Oh, you are? Okay, then then Coco, you can make a defensive roll to avoid other Coco ramming into you with a Milo on you.
Success. Also, this is personal now. I'm going to take down other...
Alright, now, Dark... Well, let's see. Aardvark Kronk is going to try to get out of Basil. Or, you know, just keep feeding himself to him. That works too. that works too.
I have found the better shadow creature. I must feed myself to it and increase its strength.
Yep.
I guess I'm technically a shadow creature, aren't I?
You are. You're definitely a Heartless. Magica's turn at long last. Magica is going to stab her staff into the ground, making a 15-foot radius aura. Just kind of like grow out from under... It's dark. You wouldn't be able to see how big the radius gets. She makes
We can all see this, Izzy.
It's a color differential, which I don't believe Dark Vision gives you color. It gives you black and white. So you guys see that there is a general aura growing from the base of her staff. I need everybody to make me a HT roll.
Not again.
Is this the same as the last one, or
This is...
Does being summoned from Lux give a bonus?
For this one, no.
Is it a flat HT roll, Izzy?
This is flat HT.
Pass by 5.
Can I just break her staff or something? Pass by 3.
Okay, Mute.
Pass by 2.
Damn.
And for Judge Master, pass by 2.
Did you take a penalty to casting because I was in the AoE, Izzy?
No.
Better question, did we have anyone fail?
You didn't have anybody fail. This did absolutely nothing.
So we have no idea what it did.
You have no idea what it did. Next up, Webby.
So I need to run towards where the people are fighting the big things.
Yes.
I need to go as fast as my little duck legs can carry me towards the demon tower and the pirate guy.
Yep. As you're running, the Emperor is going to appear in an alleyway. Psst, hey, you! Come here!
I'm sorry, I don't have time. I have to get to that fight.
I'm just assuming you say that as you run past him and completely ignore him.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck your plot.
What did you do?
Fuck your plot hook. Okay.
Fuck your plot. I have to go fight something.
Okay. Alright, Muriala, your go.
Aw, trying more spells that don't really matter. That's adorable. Oh, I'm attacking. Second one is going to be going towards that hand that has something interesting in it. And misses because I decided to do that. Wait, is that -3 or -2? Let me double check. Tables. Ah, -2. Never mind. Sorry, passed by 0. I did the wrong math.
She's going to parry.
It's unparryable, Izzy. It has to be dodged.
She will dodge.
First or second?
She dodges like a boss.
Both of them?
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah!
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, also makes the second.
Darn it. Well, it gives her a -1 penalty, but only a -1.
Hey, Mute gets to attack her next. He's already dodged twice.
No.
You can also all-out attack to make 2 attacks.
It's Coco's turn first.
Coco, we do need to focus on the other one, even though the Shadow Coco insulted.
I guess I can avoid fighting Shadow Me for now.
The Coco continues being best bird for defense.
I feel like I should just keep being best bird for defense.
Best
This is what I was meant to do.
Alrighty. There's no roll for that, so then that means it's Mute's turn.
If I do all out attack to do 2 attacks, can one of them be hit with a weapon and the other be try to grab something with telekinesis?
I will allow it.
That's something you can actually completely do if you have telekinesis advantage.
Yeah, so I'm going to strike her hand with my weapon, but while she's distracted with that weapon strike and trying to avoid dropping it then, I'm going to try to yoink it with whatever is in it with telekinesis.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to give myself a +2 with FP to avoid the -2 from the target.
Sure. She's going to attempt to
And that is a pass by 0.
She's going to attempt to parry you. And since she's not at a penalty to parry, only a penalty to dodge. That doesn't make it.
Yep. As a note, if she's below 1/3 HP or FP, she is at a more penalty to dodge, but...
Which she isn't.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to try to telekinetically yoink whatever.
Okay, so there are several things in her hand. I want you to roll me a luck check.
What's that?
3d6.
Okay, so that's the luck check, and this is the TK check, which also has a chance of just failing because I'm rolling against flat int, which passes by 4.
Okay, so you got an 11. So,
For my luck, and an 8 for the telekinetic grab.
Okay. So, a couple of coins jump out of her hand. Gold coins.
These don't look important, do they?
Perception.
Can all of us roll this, or is it just Mute?
Just Mute, because they're in his hand. Or, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Actually, wait. Is there an inspect skill? I forget.
Observation.
Observation instead.
I have
Okay. Either of those are a fail. Because unless it's about... Unless librarian, bookkeeper, research, or anything else, literature... Unless any of the things like that I can roll instead, I have failed.
Then you have failed.
Or dreaming. Well, I guess I will pocket them into my hoodie and go, yeah, these probably weren't it. It was probably one of the other objects. I'll have to try again next time.
Yeah.
Wait, did we get the stuff out of her hand?
We
Some
got
of it.
stuff. I don't know what it is. It looks like normal coins that aren't important. I'll ask you guys about them later. But I don't want to. But since I clearly didn't grab the important thing, I want to try again next time and not alert her that this was my thing.
Did you get to do damage with the fish hook attack?
She parried.
Yeah.
Ah.
Basil's turn.
Do we have a Basil?
Basil.
Yes. Did I finish?
You're still chomping on an aardvark.
Eat
mean,
the
I-
aardvark. Eat it.
Finish it off. Finish him.
Oh.
Yeah, one gulp. One gulp. That I'm not even gonna make you roll. Like that, it's done. It is just gone. Good job. Dark Aardvark Krunk is gone.
Repercussions.
All right, next up, Dr. Boy.
Is that pretty much all I got?
I mean, unless you want to do something with a mental action.
If I, I'm gonna see real quick if I can dump.
Okay, I heard dominate. What's the target? You cut out.
6 for activation. 9 on my intelligence.
Okay, which is your target, Milo or Coco?
I was thinking Milo, but you know, I'm actually gonna go with Coco because Coco.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, Wex, what's your will?
Do we still have a wax?
Okay,
I was getting a snack.
12.
Wax Dark Cocoa is being affected.
Congratulations, Basil. You have a dark cocoa now.
What was that?
You have dark cocoa under your control.
I just ate the Heartless instead of just Shadow Clones.
Yep.
So now eat the. So now have the dark cocoa help you eat Shadow Milo.
That's horrifying.
What was that?
Have dark cocoa try to eat dark Milo with you.
That would be a little weird.
Yeah, Dr. Boy, your go.
But I'm just gonna have to.
Yeah, where can I see where 3PO and R2 landed after they smashed the car into its eye?
Right between their legs, the thing's legs.
Shit, I guess I gotta go get them, don't I?
Perception, you and Orion, by the way.
Pass by 2 on perception.
Okay.
Orion sees everything. Okay, so Orion, you see this, Dr. Boy, you do not. But in the background, behind the close-headed captain, near the doors, you see Scrooge McDuck waving you on like, "Get over here, lads!" Like, he's gesturing for you guys to, like, get through the thing's legs and out into the open cave.
Think you can go between the legs? Because that might be our exit.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be.
Okay. Are you going to stop to grab R2 and 3PO or the other ship? Or are you just going to leave them?
I'm just gonna grab them. I'm not gonna deal with trying to grab the other car.
Okay.
Pass by 8 on the piloting to quickly get in there and get them out.
You definitely can do that. Or
Question, what was on their car?
their car just had the 2 droids because they were heavy.
Okay, that's fine then.
Why? Are you worried about a relic?
A little bit.
Which one?
Cauldron.
That's in the book. You guys left it there last session.
We should just put all of the relics in the book.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't go wrong.
So yeah, Dr. Boy, you managed to get 3
Then we discover the book is actually the Infinity Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Derp. So you're gonna leave the hammerhead thing there to get smashed. That is so depressing. But alas, it happens.
I have the other one. I can probably rebuild a hammerhead if I ever really need to.
Fair enough. Milo's turn. Milo is going to pick up the Dark Keyblade and say fascinating.
Hit Magicka with it if you can see.
You did give him vision, so he can.
Mm-hmm.
The mice and Aardvark Kronk are just going to kind of putz around. Alright, Dr. Boy, I am going to need to ask you to make me one more piloting check at -5.
Okay.
As you're going through the legs.
Fail by 1.
Yeah, private messages. Orion, roll me 1d6.
The fuck? Is this the same voice as always?
Oh, yeah.
The actual fuck?
Orion, 1d6, please.
Yep.
Well,
One irreducible damage.
To who?
You.
Me? God
Orion,
damn
why
it.
do you know why your Heartless is screaming in my head?
No.
Yeah, something bad is. I have no other indication of what's going on other than the voice, right?
Actually, everybody who's force sensitive, you suddenly fear a very large shudder in the world.
Suddenly what?
This world?
Yes, you feel a large shudder in this world.
Shit. I think your Heartless is trying to go after the heart, and something just backfired on her badly.
it's wonderful not knowing these things.
Okay.
Judge Master's turn.
So Shadow Coco is dealt with.
You don't know that.
Shadow Milo, though, is also still on Shadow Coco, and that one's closer to dead.
Yes.
Yeah, let's try to finish off Shadow Milo.
Sure.
That's a crit.
What's your minimum damage?
Minimum damage, so I would be doing thrust, would be 3, so 6 damage.
He's gone. Good job, Judge Master. Orion.
Yes. Well, I guess. I'll throw Thundara at close-handed captain that we're trying to go between the legs of.
Yeah, which you guys are kind of wavering because of, the screaming and, the pain.
What are bonuses or negatives?
Lot of bonus because you're so close.
All right, then that hits.
Damage?
Wow, that's pathetic.
That's really pathetic.
It's 3.
3 damage. Good job. That, barely hurts him. The majority of the damage this guy has taken has been from the frickin' hammerhead. The Keyblade wielders have done, nothing. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the Keyblade wielders are still bouncing around trying to hit him. For those of you that know what wave dashing is, they're really good at that, but they're not really landing any solid hits on him.
So they're really good at Smash Brothers?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is Smash Bros. They're just moving around real fast and not actually connecting with
For
anything.
those of you who've played Kingdom Hearts 3 or Dream Drop Distance, it's where Sora and Riku get close to a wall and then start bouncing around.
Yeah, it sounds like Smash Bros.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think they lifted that term from Smash Bros. Because that's old Smash Bros.
I know.
Oh yeah, that's back in the Melee days.
Demon Tower! Yeah, you can completely fail to do anything this turn. That's cool. That's cool. Close-handed Captain is going to try shooting. He takes out a bunch of guards that are nearby. Nothing really effective. Magicka's turn. What shadow things are left? Dark Cocoa is... Nothing is left.
Basil saved the day!
Yeah, Magicka's going to look at you and say, "This is pathetic." At the very least, I think my mistress wants to see you gone, Muriala.
Izzy, I couldn't hear you.
This is becoming more trouble than it's worth, but our mistress wants to see you back, Muriala. And she's going to point her staff at you one more time. This is undodgeable.
What? Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
What she's doing is, as she points her... Well, let me see if she casts it first.
Remember the -4 penalty, it's important.
I remember the -4 penalty. So her staff is just going to start emitting these strange waves from the orb section. Everybody kindly make me a will save at -4.
Can we parry her staff?
It's not going to stop the spell.
Could give her more of a penalty, though.
You may attempt.
We'll save it -4, you said?
Yes.
Does being summoned from Lux give any bonus?
Failed by 1.
Not to this.
I'm going to use luck.
You can, in fact, use luck.
No. Don't believe it's enough, though.
Did anybody pass?
I failed by 1.
No.
Oh crap! Oh, does Milo save the day? Of course, fucking not.
This is the reason why, Izzy, if we parry her, she's at an additional -2.
I said you may make it the additional thing. You may attempt to parry.
Mostly a question for like Wex and such. Or dodge and retreat to get us further away from her.
Dodging and retreating will not do anything. The room.
That's how AoE spells work.
But if you dodge and you're still in the AoE.
You are at you get a bonus to your save based off the distance you are from epicenter.
Fair enough. Coco, you may make a dodge.
So this is hitting the entire room.
Yeah, definitely got that.
Okay.
Wait, so should Judge Master have a bonus of anything?
Okay, so let's see. So from these numbers, you guys are over there, which means you guys get a +3 to your save.
I mean, did I get to continue to use Gummy Berry bouncing on the dodge to like get very far?
Not for a dodge.
How far away? What type of bonus does Judge Master get all the way?
Judge Master gets a +4.
And I'm assuming this is not a spell I can counter, is he?
This is not. Do you know?
+3 means that we're at a -1, correct?
Yes.
Yep. What spell is he?
The equivalent of. Do you know Agony?
Yes.
You do know Agony. Okay.
Yeah, that's functionally the thing that I learned, and that's an HG, not a will.
This is a mental one, but yeah.
Okay.
This is mental agony.
It's literally mentally tormenting you so you cannot move because your brain isn't working. Not a physical pain kind
So you can't even?
Yep.
You may counterspell it since you know it then.
Void Winnower.
I can unfortunately only protect myself against this, not others, because it's an AoE and I don't have
Can
the
you
actions.
spend FP to get any bonus?
No.
Yeah, I failed by 1 then.
Do we get a
Judgment passes.
Is it minus what's the penalty?
The penalty for your counterspell?
Yep.
That's the difference in your majory levels, correct?
No, it's the same amount that she succeeded by, but range doesn't matter. So it's just -4?
For this, it's -5.
Okay. So that is at base. Pass by 6.
Okay.
Did the dodge distance give us any lesser penalties?
It brings you to a -1.
Only a minus.
I pass at that, actually.
Okay. So does the only person that failed then mute? And Mike?
Yeah, I guess.
Did Judge Master or Basil pass?
Judge Master passed with the new distance modifier. I imagine Basil passed with the new distance modifier
he
because
did.
Basil only failed by 1.
Yeah. So
I lost track a little bit of what I'm supposed to have passed.
you're fine. You rolled a 12.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry. I all-out attacked. I cannot counterspell.
Oh.
So I failed.
Okay. So Muriala, Mute, and Milo. Because this is a psychic hold, effectively, you guys are going to be incapacitated for the next 1D rounds. You guys can roll a will saving throw on each of your turns at an increasing penalty, or at an increasing bonus to break out of this. But
I'm assuming that the force doesn't give me any bonus to this save.
For this, no.
I realized I actually bought the skill to resist these better, but I still failed even with that because I'm at a 13, -1 is a 12, and I rolled a 15, so I failed by 3.
That was Magica's turn.
Yep.
Which, okay, she's gotten.
Yep. Uriel is just screaming bloody murder.
Webby,
How close am I to the fight?
very far away.
I need to run faster somehow.
Do you have running?
Use your grappling hook on the ground.
I don't think it works that way.
You've seen that tech in Overwatch. I know you have.
Yeah, but that makes no sense.
I mean, you have a way to get jumping that'll get you there quicker.
Oh, I guess I could go to dive form just to try to get across the city faster.
That said, more driller moles are popping up around you. Also, Webby, because of the part of the town you're in, water is getting up to, like, your knees.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to run across the tops of buildings to get there. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I use 15 lux and go into dive form.
Alright.
And I start running and jumping across the tops of buildings to try to get there fast.
Okay, you'll be able to get there in one turn. One more turn at that. Muriala, you're up.
I'm in agony.
You are in agony. You can make your save starting next turn. Coco.
Oh yeah, it's
had just about enough of her. What would it take to grab either her or the staff?
A successful attack check and then a successful strength check.
I'm strong. Or is he private message?
Effectively immobilizing her.
Okay, I'm not really capable of that.
You are not.
Oh, I'm going for a ride, Magica.
Are you swallowing her?
I don't think I'm capable of doing that either.
But it would be funny.
All right.
Let's attack first, I guess.
Is that a success? What is that?
It was a. I did. Yeah, that's a success.
14.
No, I just rolled.
Oh. I was scrolling
Nice.
for some unknown reason. Okay, yeah. Did you pass by 10?
Not by 10.
Okay, then it's,
No.
it's not a crit. So she can still attempt to. I'm gonna say parry you.
All right, guys. I am about to fall asleep, so I'm gonna have to
All right.
say bye for now.
Yeah, is this fight
It's
anywhere
getting late.
close to
I'm
ending?
actually gonna say at the end of this round I was gonna pause it because I know everybody said 11 o'clock is like the bewitching time. So Sean, if you stick around for 10 minutes.
We might get a repeat of last week if I stick around for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna log off now.
All right. Post what you learned, and I'll give you a vote later. Bye bye.
Okay.
She parries
Peace.
you.
Oh, that's no fun.
It isn't. All right.
I can't do anything else to her. Darn.
Next up, Mute. You are going to be in agony. You can start your save next turn.
Okay.
Basil, you're actually free to do something.
Eat Magica.
Eat Magica.
Was Coco able to steal the staff before?
No.
Okay. Do I have enough movement?
You ever seen a Komodo dragon move, man? They go fast.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got enough to get from here to there.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna latch onto her leg
Yeah.
and going to go for it.
Now she'll catch an infectious disease. And
I mean,
that.
Shit in their mouth.
if you can get a good bite on her, even if she gets away, hopefully she'll still contract something.
Yeah, roll an attack.
All out attack, Devin.
She can't parry anymore.
Not a great roll though.
That's fine. She will attempt to dodge.
Actually, is Devin in her blind spot? Or Basil in her blind spot? He could be.
How do you mean?
If you're directly opposite where the threat of Uriella, Mute, and Coco is, then she's facing one direction and doesn't get a defense.
He did not have enough base move to get to the exact opposite end.
So she's just a -2 then.
You will hit.
Which is still good.
You can
Fight her. Don't let go.
All right. Basil, 2d6. Devin. 3 damage.
3.
Yeah, that doesn't get through her DR.
But does she
Is there
catch
any
it?
way like actually getting a poison damage?
No, she needs to actually have taken at least 1 damage to get poisoned.
Grappling still matters.
Yeah, he is grappled onto her though.
Good.
Dr. Boy.
All right. Well, now we got the droids. Run away.
Are you going to pick up Scrooge on the way?
I don't know if Scrooge is in the area, but yes.
Oh
passed
yeah,
by
you
6.
don't know. Orion saw him.
Oh, okay.
So what has happened is you have gotten through the close-handed captain's legs. Your ship is kind of toppled over, and Scrooge is like waiting right outside your ship with several wheelbarrows full of like the treasure from the first room.
Because of course he is.
Because of course
God
he is.
damn it, Scrooge.
He's gonna say, "Hurry up, lad! Open it up so I can put all me treasure in."
If those barrels aren't on in 30 seconds, I'm leaving them.
That's why you're helping me.
I laugh at him as I run to the cockpit.
Scrooge gets a surprising amount of stuff on the ship.
Okay.
Not all of it, but a surprising amount. Yeah, Milo is in pain. The mice and the aardvark are going to attempt to come over and try to do something.
All the animals on the witch.
And lastly, and I'm going to say this one out loud, Dr. Boy, as you're about to take off, you hear a continued blood-curdling scream. And everybody make me a perception check.
Does this include those of us who are incapacitated?
Everybody.
I failed.
I'm
Passed
just
by
gonna,
6.
I'm just gonna take the penalty, the maximum pain penalty on my check, and I managed to pass somehow.
I passed by 0, but if I have any penalty, I
Yeah,
failed.
you failed then, Mute.
Judge Master.
Okay.
Judge Master passes by 3.
Okay. Wow, everybody's passing by a surprising margin. All right.
I mean,
So for those of you,
that's
first,
for the last.
yeah. So this is the last thing that's happening this session. First and foremost, Dr. Boy, you're gonna hear this first. You're gonna hear a ungodly scream continuing, in your head, and then everybody is going to hear what sounds like a roar tremoring from beneath the city.
God damn it.
Oh, crappers.
Well,
Oh, crap baskets.
And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh no!
This went longer than I expected. I think it was only 6 rounds of combat.
Combat takes forever.
Combat does take forever.
Wait,
And we're
what was
not
it
even
that-
done with the combat.
Especially when you have
happened when we
lots of
passed-
characters.
What did you say? It happened when.
Can anybody
You're
understand
running out like crazy, Devin.
what are you saying?
Shit. I'll see if I can reconnect.
Type it to me, Devin.
Perception, Devin.
It's perception. I don't know what that means. What does outvove me? Oh, outcome. Did he rejoin the chat? He's still here. You heard a roar erupting from the inside of the... Okay. That being said, time for our elusive questions. Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right. First up, we have Webby.
Oh, what did we learn?
Yep.
I don't like seeing dead people.
It's a good thing.
That was not happy.
Yeah.
Also, we spent most of this thing in combat, so there wasn't a ton of time to learn stuff.
Yeah. No. Just again, it doesn't necessarily need to be what you learned. You learned. Your character learned. Expectations for the future is probably the easiest thing for this session.
Expectations for the future is I'm about to fight some big ass heartless things.
Oh, that's gonna.
Something. I think something cool's gonna happen,
Oh, boy.
but we didn't get to it in this session.
Derp. Alrighty. Take your +1. Let's see. Next up.
Well, I'm sorry. I think I missed what the base experience was.
Oh, I'll give that to you guys in a minute. It's just going to be 1 for today.
Okay.
Middle of a combat. Mute.
Learned that magic has a fucking pain to kill.
Yep.
Also, the first apparently it lets me know when the things die, which is not really pleasant. But hey, now I might not know when I don't even have to bother checking the book.
Alright, take your +1.
What was the regular number we were getting?
Say that again, Sean. I can't hear you.
Have you given us what the number for session was already?
Base XP is going to be 1.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Next up. Coco.
I'm gonna get that staff and then I'm gonna turn her into a newt.
Good plan. Since that's... Yeah, I'll give you the +1 for that. Next up, Dr. Boy.
Well, Dr. Boy wants to learn why there's screaming in his head. I have some suspicions, but I'd really like to know why there's constant screaming in my head now. And yeah, I'd like to know what the giant roaring beneath the city is. That would have been great for Cusco to let us know about before.
Yeah.
Maybe that was what he was trying to flag Webby down for.
Maybe. Take your +1. Basil.
That Magica can make Heartless out of except they're already shadows. That's actually a new level of confusion as to what versus are they just Heartless, and now are technically all the other members of Nobodies.
Okay. Take your +1. And I believe that's everybody except for Muriela. So, Nick, you're up.
Muriela has much better ideas about where her current weak points are after this fight, since they got rather rudely shoved into her face. Is going to be working on that and figuring out some other spells that can help deal with this problem. Beyond that, probably building more towards prepping everyone in case we get ambushed by issues. I want a custom power-up spell for literally the entire party, because it would be cool.
You want a morphing sequence.
Oh, no. Muriel is absolutely planning for transformation sequences for everyone as soon as she can figure out a way to make it happen. But, no. There are several of her own weaknesses that were shoved right in her face right now that are going to be focused on to work on in the future.
Fair enough. Take your +1. Okay. And now, lastly, certainly not leastly, the vote. Simple one, because it's pretty simple today. But, who did the most in this fight on either front? The silence is palpable.
I'm ready.
Let's have it now.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Vote in 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like Coco has it.
Yep.
+1.
+1. What was the base XP?
Right above you.
1.
1.
1.
Okay. That is it for tonight. We will pick up this fight next week.
Hooray!
So, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Woohoo!
Later.